if you just tuned in, yes, this should be the ending of my video, but I'm making it the beginning. If you're new to my channel, I've used the ketogenic journey to lose 212 pounds. I have been crazy busy the last month and a half. I love making videos every day. It's just not working out that way. So you're about to see 2 of the days together, what I've eaten and stuff, from the October Scare Your Weight Off in October challenge by Living It On Keto with Wendy and Harry's channel. Go check them out. This is her protocol that she put up. So that being said, it's also about a mindset that I'm changing for myself, and I think it would do good for some other people as well. So you're going to hear about that. It is 10 o'clock at night. I've been working, just got in here, grabbed a quick shower. So let me show you my day, show you what I've eaten in the last 2 days. Okay, so Dino made me some bacon in the frying pan because, you know, it smokes up the house. And then I got 4 ounces of egg white with 1 whole egg. And it is close to 11. I'm having this and my collagen coffee to break my fast. Okay, so I'm making me some chicken salad. Ugh, I can't even talk, for dinner tonight. I'm using 1 stalk of celery, 1 tablespoon and a half of bacon pieces from Costco, the shredded chicken I made yesterday, which is 6 ounces. Oh, Dina wants to show you what he's made himself for dinner. What is that, honey?
I call it chicken fries. It's really yummy. I use coconut oil, and it's boiled chicken. You thread it up and you just fry it, salt, pepper. That's it.
It actually is yummy.
Want some more?
In a second. Okay, I'm gonna throw some salt into this real fast. My Himalayan salt. I have a small tomato I'm gonna cut up and stick in here too. I have one of his chicken french fries in my mouth. Take a little bit for me to chew. Kind of tastes like fried chicken. He fried it up in coconut oil, organic coconut oil. Let me dice this tomato and I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm going to use a couple of my sweet gherkins. This is my last meal of the day. Y'all saw my breakfast. And this is dinner and lunch. I am going to have a coffee with it. Tomorrow is a protein sparing modified fast day, so I'm trying to get in whatever carbs I want in today. Trying to stay under my 20 total, of course. This is also where I can have more fat, more calories. It's normal keto eating day. Well, not normal. I think it was a 16 or 18 hour fast. I went 19 hours, so I made it no matter which one it was. Fasting is the easy part for me, intermittent fasting. That just comes natural to me every day. So I've used a total of 3 gherkins. And now I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of my mayonnaise. Okay, so this is what it looks like all stirred up. I'm going to throw about an ounce, if I can find it. Hold on. An ounce of my cheese in here real fast. I cannot get my hands to work today. Hold on, I can't get this to open. I'm gonna need a knife. Actually, I have a knife. There we go. My fingers just are not liking me. This is about an ounce. I'm pretty good at doing ounces. Let's go to maybe 1.5 at the most. I've been doing keto so long that I measure so much that I can just eyeball something and know what it is. And always go under on purpose. Alright, so now I think I want to throw in some chicken poultry seasoning real fast. And then my little concoction will be done. Black pepper would be really yummy too, but it gives me heartburn, but black pepper would be my choice. Okay, I just sprinkled some in here. Gonna mix it all up. And this is my dinner, and it is 5:30. and just gonna sit there and eat it with a spoon. And my sleep for last night was 7 hours and 21 minutes, sleep score 76. Now, you're going to hear me talk about how much I have been burning, and here is my proof. This is last week's. On the average, so I went almost 34 miles last week. On the average, I am doing about 2,600 calorie burn a day. I'm staying in the zone. I mean, I am really rocking all of these numbers for the whole entire week, and you're going to hear me talk about this in the video. Alright, so Monday I weighed in at 171.0. Sunday's macros was a protein sparing modified fast day, and I had 143 protein, 35 fat, so I went over by 5, 956 calories, 9 total carbs, and 2 net carbs. My sleep was 5 hours total. My sleep score was a 45. My steps was 13,609. For Monday, my macros was 121 protein, 59 fat, 1,090 calories, 8 total carbs, 6 net carbs. It was, I think, an 18-hour fasting day. My weigh-in this morning was 171.8. Very confused about that number. My steps for Monday was 5,815. It is 8:30 in the morning and we have to go out and start working on the deck soon. So I'm having 5 pieces of bacon and coffee. I know I'm a mess. I have been working for 8 hours on the porch and I am not done. We are taking a little break. So I will be having a Subway salad and I will show you when I get it because Dino refuses to eat out unless I do, period. So hopefully it doesn't mess me up too much. There's nothing I can do about it because there's nothing here I can feed him and he's starving. And I really hate this pressure everyone always puts on me that I have to eat too. I don't think it's fair. But I don't want him to be starving, which means I have to eat it. Which y'all are probably like, what are you talking about? It's Subway salad, it's yummy. Yes, but I'm trying not to eat the bad sodium in those meats. So, and it's a protein bowl, not a salad. It is what it is. That being said, I am dead exhausted. Yesterday I didn't make a video. I recorded like what I ate and stuff. I took Dino to the doctor. The doctor's office was hours away and we were there for a long time. So my whole day was just like sucked up with so many errands and so many things to do that I was so exhausted. I ended up curling up on the couch watching Encounters of the Third Kind with Dino last night and then we went to bed. So no video was made. I do have the weigh-in from yesterday, the weigh-in from today. I will show y'all. Have my macros and all that good stuff. And my sleep I think I have. So you will see all that in just a second. What else? I'll show you what I have for breakfast today. Of course, yesterday's stuff. I just can't believe how much I'm getting done. Like, I was never a physical person in my whole entire life, and to be doing all this physical activity in the crazy heat, and yes, I've been sunburned again. I can't find the sunscreen I'm not allergic to, so I just have to deal with it. Is amazing to me. Absolutely amazing. Like, I'm still in shock, and it's thanks to keto. The weight's coming off way slower than I thought, but I did have to take 2 ibuprofen just today. I am in severe pain from all this building, and that's just happens. I have not cheated, not had no code zeros, not had no net carbs. Like, I am right on everything perfectly for this challenge this month. And it's day 5 and I have stuck to it all 5 days. It's still today too, even though we're not supposed to be eating out that much. This will be the second time I've eaten out, but there's salads each time. I'll figure it out when I get there which to order. Usually the ham doesn't mess with me so much. I could eat the chicken one and never be messed with, but they stopped selling it here, so I'm stuck with sandwich meat now. I'm gonna go see if he's ready because I'm starving, and I will make more to this video in a little bit. 3 o'clock, I ended up with a BMT protein bowl, and we'll see tomorrow if I have to pay for this, but I'm hoping as much sweating I'm doing and everything, and I didn't put that many vegetables in it, so I'm hoping the sodium doesn't affect me since it's bad sodium. All right, the rafters are on. Which, believe it or not, when you do a porch this long is really a nightmare to make sure it's even all the way down. All the way down. The rafters are in place now. So, in just a little bit, I will be putting what they call purloins. Purloin, something like that. Basically, it's 2x4s. That will be sitting on top like that. They will be running down here, like 5 of them total. 2 in the middle, or 4 total. 2 in the middle, something like that. 1 on the edges, each edge. And then we will start measuring every little area to cut out 2x6s to fill it in, so when I screen in the porch, it's actually got no gaps. Otherwise, all those areas you see there would be an open gap. No way to screen it in without anything there. So we're filling it in with the wood, and then we'll start screening. Maybe take a few days off before we start screening. It's gonna be hard. Gotta do a screen door. This area is gonna be a tiny bit different because I'm gonna yeah, it's gonna look cute when I'm done. Gotta start looking on Amazon for some stuff. But this is what my life's been this last month. Building this thing. Doing stuff I never thought I could ever do in a billion years. Loved the Subway salad. I'm just worried what it's going to do to me. Here's the crazy thing. A normal person with a healthy, no insulin resistance issues and stuff, they can do calories in, calories out. It's struggle. Your body will adjust, but people do it. But it doesn't work for me. Because I wouldn't be up in weight right now. I would be down. Because I can show you, if I remember, last week's Fitbit. My daily burn was 2,500 a day. My calories in was 1,200 a day. I should not have been gaining weight. I should have been losing the crap load. And it was like that all month long. 3,000 a day out. I had some 5,000 calories a day out. And that doesn't matter with me. And I know I am gaining some muscles. I can see it. Like my butt and thighs are pouring out of my pants. And it isn't from weight gain. The actual look, which you'll never see because I'm not showing my butt without clothes on, is totally different. It is very more tight and up, and same with my thighs. They're I don't have loose skin right now because it's got more plump, but not with fatness. When you're a fat girl, you know the difference between a muscle and a fat. It's very obvious. Oh my gosh, it's hugely obvious, and I can actually see it all over me. So now I'm gonna have to figure out how to continue this even when I'm done building, so I can keep those muscles and build them bigger. Dino's not supposed to do any kind of arm or chest workout for at least a month or more. He is very upset about that. But he's tore and ripped all this area really badly from his workout over a month ago. He pushed himself too far and ripped it off. So now he has to have a timeout. It's why I've been having to do a lot of this work, and it's why I'm about to do all the purloins by myself. I'm going to lift them all up there and I'm going to screw them all in. Because I don't want him to get hurt anymore. And he's asleep right now. So, I'm really proud of myself. Like, no matter what this turns out, how it looks in the end, I'm going to be crazy proud of myself that I did all this physical activity. Like, I was the girl 4 years ago who couldn't get out of a friggin' chair. A little over 4 years ago. Stuck to a chair. Couldn't stand more than 10 minutes before I fell and hit my head. Every time, over and over again. I hit my head so many times in parking lots and everywhere. Surprised I don't have brain damage. My legs would go completely numb and I would fall out. Okay, I couldn't talk because I had no breath. I was so huge. Like, I got over 368. 368 is when I started weighing for keto, but I had already lost a lot of weight. So I was over 400 and something pounds. I wished I had gotten on the scale beforehand and took the whole number. But when I started keto is when I decided that's the number we're going with. That's when I say I've lost 212 pounds. Well, technically, no. I know for sure I've gotten the 410. So if you want to be technical, before I started keto, when I was trying to do low carb and lose weight, I was 410. Okay, that is 30, 40, 42 more pounds I've lost that I don't count because it wasn't keto. So if you want to be technical, in 4.5 years, I have lost a total of 254, around 254 pounds. But because this is a keto channel and I started really recording and focusing once I went keto, that I've never counted it. And I really was thinking about that the other day, that my very biggest was around 410. And I wish I had pictures of this. It was horrible. Horrible. Way worse than the pictures you've seen. But in at 368, I couldn't get out of a chair, okay? I had all those illnesses, everything at 368 still. So, I need to stop being such a hard ass on myself. Because I've come in farther than I tell y'all. One, I was so embarrassed to be 368 that I did not want to tell people that about 8 months prior, I was in the 400s. That's really makes me sad when I sit here and think about it. I was close to 410. And then I went low carb and I lost a lot of weight. Then I went kind of like keto, got all the way down to 332, and then went off of it because people were saying I was unhealthy. And I was going through a divorce, and I then found keto again under the correct name, keto, 4 months later, and I had gotten back up to 368, and that's what I go with. I had gotten up to 368 during that time of being off during the summer and all that garbage. So when I started fresh, 368.8 is the day I started keto that I knew I was doing keto. I did keto when I was pregnant with my daughter and didn't even know it was keto. The doctor didn't tell me the name. It was because I had gestational diabetes. And I controlled it 100% with keto that I didn't know was keto. They were just like, here, follow this. And they didn't tell me the name of it, which now I know it was a keto diet. But I'm really hard on myself. I should be losing faster. I shouldn't have ups, and I'm working so hard and doing all this, and people have calories in, calories out, and it works, but it doesn't work for me. I can't even eat a frigging celery without my stomach bloating a mile out. I can't go eat dirty keto like I just did without gaining some water weight because of the sodium. It's bad sodium. I react to bad sodium. Same with hot dogs. Can't have hot dogs because of that reason. Any kind of hot dogs, even clean hot dogs, can't have it. Just haven't found any. Now there's some boar's head I want to try that's made with Himalayan salt. So I want to see if I could get away with those because I really miss hot dogs. Hot dogs was my favorite thing to eat. Fast, easy. I would have ate that for lunch if I had had that today instead of go get the Subway protein bowl. But I'm always so hard on myself, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, you've lost 212 pounds, but now you're up right now. And look how long it took you. No, I lost 250 something pounds and insulin resistant and a lot of other shit. So let's forget about the pounds for a minute. I went from not being able to move, dying because of diabetes, had a butterfly mask on my face, which is from lupus. Okay, they really thought I had lupus. It runs my family. I had every single symptom in the world. My CRP was 40. That's the inflammation in your body that can kill you. That's why a lot of people die of the C word, because of the inflammation. It starts destroying your organs. Okay, my good cholesterol did not exist. My bad cholesterol was high. High blood pressure was insane. I was on so many pills a day. So forget about my weight loss. I don't have any of that anymore. My CRP is under a 10, which is amazing. My good cholesterol is in the 40s like it's supposed to be. Bad cholesterol in the 90s? What? No high blood pressure at all. I actually have low blood pressure now and have to be careful. My blood sugar also likes to stay in the lower range, like 60. If I am not eating, it's 60. If I'm eating, it's between 70s and 80s. And even when I did net carb, it never went above 105. I am lifting boards. I am climbing ladders. I am breathing. I am running. I am doing all kind of garbage that I never could have done before. So when we don't like what we look like in the mirror, or we don't think the scale moves so much, let's take inventory of our illnesses. Let's take inventory of how we were at the beginning versus now. That's how I'm going to start thinking about it, because the scale pisses me off. The swelling of my stomach pisses me off. Like right now, because I ate some lettuce, my stomach is swollen like I'm going to have a baby. It'll be gone. It wasn't there before. It is the stupid lettuce. I cannot have iceberg lettuce without my stomach poofing out, or cucumbers. Both things. I can have romaine lettuce all day long. I'm fine. Iceberg, forget it. And carrots. Oh my gosh, I must really want some carrots. I miss them. And yes, I've done tons of carrots on keto and lost plenty of weight. It's just this month, I'm doing a little challenge. No carrots. But cucumbers, they just swell me, even with a little bit, because it was just a little bit, literally. But that's how I'm going to look at it from now on, because the scale, like I said, pisses me off. My stomach swelling pisses me off. The clothes make me mad sometimes, and then again, sometimes they make me very happy. Sometimes the scale makes me happy. But from now on, for the rest of my journey, so I don't get angry, yes, I'm still weighing in every day, I'm going to remind myself, I'm going to look at this board and remind myself that I never would have been able to do this before. Remind myself that I'm off 20-something pills a day that I used to have to take every day. Remind myself that I can run. Yes, crybaby. That I can do all kind of things that I never thought in a billion years I ever could. So, remember, when the scale made you mad, start thinking how your life has changed, because I'm pretty sure it has. Let me get the baby. She has missed me all day long. Okay, so as I was saying, now that she puts herself in my shirt when we're outside. She thinks it's her little, I guess, carrier. But now that the baby's in my arms and happy, just remember the positive parts. I'm talking to myself too, because I rewatch my videos sometimes when I need reminding. I really wished I had made a video when I started this journey talking to myself, so I could go back and look at it. Now, I have done a video 2 years ago, because a lot of us did, where the person who lost all the weight is talking to the fat girl, what you wished you knew type deal, which I think is hysterical. And I kind of need to go back and do that again, because I've lost tons more weight since then, and inches, and gotten healthier. So I'm going to spend a few minutes with her and get started on the porch.